playoffs, the way you guys find a way to win that type of game, that it almost renews that belief, or does that belief have to get renewed when the playoffs start because it's a different level and it's different piece of the
Um, I don't know. I think you kind of build that confidence throughout the regular season. You build that kind of foundation to have the belief that no matter what the situation is in the game, we're not out of it, and we have the ability to get back in the game and fight till the very last second. And I don't know if that necessarily needs to be renewed in the playoffs. I don't think that's ever wavered throughout the regular season or this first series in a bit. So it's something that I think just we built throughout the regular season, and it's nothing's going to change.
Barclay, there's always been a theory that you can't rely. You can't rely only on special teams in the playoffs. It's got to be 5-on-5. Truba said it last night. But why? Like the way you guys are playing on special teams, is this sustainable, or does it have to be more than that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think every game just brings something different. I think there's 12 penalties called last night, which is a lot in a playoff game. So if it's going to be called like that, then obviously you need to make sure your special teams are doing well and capitalizing on your chances on the power play and killing off the ones you need to kill. So when I think when that much time of a game is spent on the special teams, then obviously it becomes about special teams. And if there's 2 or 3 penalties called in a game, then obviously it's the 5-on-5 game that you need to rely on.
Well, what for you is, what have you noticed in the uptick from, say, the regular season to the first round, and from the first round to this series, and how have you accommodated that? Do you think how is your game so fit in?
Yeah, I think just each from the regular season to the first round, obviously, just the speed and the physicality and the arena playing at home was obviously a lot more energy there. And then I think just from the first round to the second round, obviously a big jump in intensity, and obviously both games 1-goal games, and just everything is so close and hard to generate out there. And I think both teams are just really trying to keep it tight defensively. So I think for me personally, just trying to keep it simple and play my game and get to the net.
So last night you hadn't played in a game like that. Obviously, you only played a few. So as the third period's going on, the overtime's going on, do you notice that you're feeling good? You're winded a bit. How are you feeling as this game goes on last night? You're good.
I felt pretty good. I think, as a team, I think we felt pretty good, and I think we felt pretty confident. Kind of like Goody was saying, I mean, we've had a ton of come from behind wins all year, and I think, going out for that third period, we knew what had to be done, and I think we were pretty confident going into the period that we were going to get at least 1 goal.
Barclay, why do you think this team is capable of doing that? What Will was just talking about, what you were talking before. Like, what is it about the makeup of this team that allows you that belief and allows you to feel? I mean, it started at the beginning of the season, So what is it about this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of just we believe in each other. I think we have a lot of confidence in our teammates and the system we play. Just I think the group's been together for a while now, and yeah, I think we just I don't know where the belief comes from, but we've built it, and I think it started right from day one here, and it's kind of just continued, and I think it just comes from having like a lot of trust in our teammates, and just it's tough to say. I think we just believe a lot in each other.
The third and the overtimes last night, you're doing a lot of mixing in the bottom six and very quick shifts. And I'm wondering what the added level of attention that is required when you're mixing like that. Or like for you, you're always aware when there's a defensive draw that you get called. Is that kind of the way you're the bench dynamics?
Yeah, I think that's just kind of how it's been like all year. It's if the D zone face off, we like having a couple centermen out there. You get used to playing with different guys. If you get stuck in the D zone, you're spending an extended amount of time with those guys, and I think just as through the end of the regular season into playoffs when there's just a lot more attention to detail. You get used to kind of just those different situations, and when you might be called on to go on the ice.
We talk a lot about when a power play is going, the confidence is there. Guys are whipping it around. They just believe. Vincent Trocheck said that last night. There's an expectation to score now. What about the penalty kill? When you're going away, when the PK is going away, it's going right now. Is there now just you guys go out over the boards? Is there just an expectation, like, or that we're gonna get this done?
Yeah, I think there's a confidence throughout the penalty kill. I think a big part of that is obviously Shesty. He was making incredible saves last night when there were breakdowns, and when you have a goalie like that, that's kind of anchoring the whole unit. That provides an extra kind of sense of comfort and confidence, I think, throughout everyone. So it's a group effort. It's everyone, buying in, blocking shots, clearing pucks, just trying to make it as ugly as possible, and just kind of doing whatever it takes to get the job done. And when there are breakdowns, Igor's been there.